as Mr. Trump said on Wednesday, his country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered. There's this outrage that some countries don't want to buy American products, chlorinated chicken, for example, European countries that won't buy American beef, which is being presented as protectionist prejudice, but may have something to do with the fact that Americans use chemicals in their feed and processing that are illegal to call food in some countries. Don't know what to say, America. Your factory farmed beef isn't beef. I think in Montenegro, they're technically allowed to import it, but has to be declared at customs as, quote, torture food for the night horrors. They can taste the pain, end quote.
I was rather intrigued by those words, that the US has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike. Now, I can't recall if Trump himself has been convicted of all four of those crimes, but I think he's pretty close. And I mean, it was a bit odd to hear the leader of the world's biggest, most exploitative economic powerhouse complaining about his nation being looted, pillaged, raped and plundered, reminiscent when Sharky the Shark complained about how Sally the Seal hurt his teeth with one of her bony vertebrae, then gave him indigestion. But it also does suggest that modern progress and the interconnected world has taken all the glory and glamour out of looting, pillaging, and plundering. It used to involve an exciting journey, a thrill-seeking invasion, proper planning, risk and effort. It was exhausting. Just ask the Vikings. They were knackered all the time. Now all you have to do is sit back and wait for example, American businesses to betray their own workforce by outsourcing to save money. The game's gone. When it comes to looting, pillaging and plundering, we've all gone soft.
There's an uninhabited bit of Antarctica that's had a tariff whacked on it, and finally penguins are paying their fair share. I mean, they are raging about it. I got a direct quote from Pingu. He said, and then he peed all over the snow.
Right, which is actually a more coherent economic policy than we've seen coming out of the White House. Another thing Trump said, he said, foreign scavengers have torn apart our once beautiful American dream. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure entirely foreign scavengers, and if they have torn it, but they were really fed that American dream by American plutocrats and profiteering capitalists who wanted everything done cheaper. The kind of people who, a cynic might say, potentially end up as president of America, complaining essentially about themselves. He also said, tariffs are going to make us rich as hell. A couple of things. A, hell's not that rich. The fuel bill is astronomical, and it's so overcrowded nowadays.